Nathan was never meant to enter politics, at least not according to the kind of life he was born into.
He grew up in a one-room apartment where rain came in through the roof and silence filled the house when money ran out. From an early age, he learned how to observe without speaking and how to survive without being noticed. As an adult, he worked as a night security guard at a local government office. Every night, he watched powerful men walk in with confidence and leave with decisions that shaped the lives of people who would never know their names.
He listened to conversations he was never meant to hear. Not because he was curious, but because the walls were thin and the truth was loud. The first time Nathan spoke up, he paid for it. At a community meeting, after listening to hours of empty promises, he asked about a road project that had been approved on paper for years, but had never been built. The hall went quiet, then laughter followed. Someone reminded him he was just a guard and should learn his place. 2 weeks later, his contract was terminated without explanation. That was when the real struggle began. Nathan searched for work everywhere. No one called back. Bills piled up. He sold sachet water under the sun and guarded shops at night for food. Some nights he slept at a motor park because it was safer than wandering. People told him to forget the past and move on. They said politics was for people with money and connections, not for men who had nothing to lose. Still, Nathan paid attention. He joined a youth group that needed someone to write minutes and organize meetings. There was no title and no pay, just responsibility. He accepted because it gave him a reason to belong somewhere again. He wrote everything down. Promises made during campaigns. Funds mentioned but never explained. Projects announced but never started. When the group organized a peaceful protest, their leader was arrested. Fear scattered everyone else. Nathan stayed. Without planning to, he became the one coordinating meetings, calming people down, and speaking to lawyers. That was when people started trusting him. Later, encouraged by the group, Nathan tried to enter politics officially. He sold his phone to raise money for registration. He borrowed clothes to look presentable. His forms were rejected, again and again. They said he had no structure, no backing, no godfather. At some point, even his supporters grew tired. Some accused him of dreaming too much. Others quietly walked away. Nathan almost gave up. Instead, he took a different path. He began working behind the scenes for politicians who didn't care where their ideas came from. He wrote speeches that made crowds cheer. He organized data that helped campaigns grow. He studied voter behavior and community needs. His work helped others rise. Yet his name never appeared anywhere. There were nights he questioned himself. Nights he wondered if he was only building ladders for people who would never look back. During one election, the politician he worked hardest for lost badly. Promises were broken. Payments never came. Nathan disappeared from public view again. People assumed he had failed. What they didn't see was that he had been building something slowly. Networks of traders, transport workers, youth leaders. People who trusted him because he had once been poor with them and had never pretended otherwise. When the next election cycle came, Nathan didn't campaign loudly. No posters, no rallies. His name moved quietly from mouth to mouth. On election day, the results were delayed. Numbers changed. Pressure increased. Nathan showed up with records. Notes he had kept for years. Signed documents. Proof that couldn't be denied. The results stood. Nathan entered office without celebration. No convoy. No sudden wealth. And when people expected him to cling to power the way others did, he focused on systems. Transparent records. Public accountability. Clear processes. Months later, he stepped aside willingly, leaving behind a structure that made it harder to steal and easier to question authority. Nathan never fought to be powerful. He fought to be heard.
when he finally was, he used that moment to prove that even a man with nothing but patience and memory could shake a system built to ignore him. If you enjoyed this, kindly subscribe for more.